story lovers, and welcome back to our cozy reading corner. I'm so excited to share a new adventure with you today. Have you ever looked out your window on a rainy day and wondered where all the little animals go to stay dry? Especially the little cats and kittens. Today, we're going to find out together by reading a super sweet book called Where Does Kitty Go in the Rain? It's a beautifully animated story that will warm your heart and spark your imagination. Are you ready to snuggle up and listen? Let's turn the first page and begin our rainy day journey. Start reading the book. Where does Kitty go in the rain? The sky turned gray, the clouds hung low. A little drop of rain began to show. A tiny raindrop landed right on the tip of Kitty's nose. Pitta-patta! Pitta-patta!
The rain began to fall faster and faster.
The leaves on the big oak tree danced as the raindrops drummed a gentle song. Kitty was playing in the garden, chasing a bright yellow butterfly. But as the rain started, the butterfly flew away to hide under a big sunflower leaf. Kitty looked around.
The garden was suddenly getting very wet.
The soft, dry dirt was turning into dark, squishy mud. It was time to find a dry place to hide. Where would Kitty go? Under the big green fir? No! The raindrops were dripping right through its leaves. Drip, drop, drip. Kitty shook her paws. She didn't like getting them wet. Maybe under the porch steps. Kitty peeked into the dark space. It was dry, but a little spider was busy spinning a web. Hello!
The spider seemed to wave with one of its 8 legs. Kitty thought it was a bit too crowded in there.
She needed a cozier spot.
She scampered across the lawn, her little paws making tiny splashes in the puddles.
The world looked shiny.
And new in the rain.
The red roses in the garden looked like they were wearing sparkly diamond jewels. Even the worms were coming out to say hello, wiggling happily on the wet sidewalk. Kitty saw the old gardener's shed.
The door was open just a crack.
She called out softly, poking her head inside.
It smelled like soil, flowers, and old wood. It was quiet and, most importantly, it was dry.
She saw a pile of soft, empty sacks in the corner. They looked like the perfect place for a nap. Curling up on the sacks, Kitty tucked her nose under her fluffy tail. She could hear the rain drumming on the tin roof of the shed. It was a soothing, rhythmic sound. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, tap, tap, tap.
It was like a lullaby just for her.
She listened to the sounds of the rainy day.
The birds were quiet now, tucked away in their nests, high in the trees.
The busy bees were back in their hive, warm and dry.
Even the squirrels had scurried back to their cozy homes, probably munching on the nuts they had saved. Everyone had a special place to go when the rain came down. As Kitty drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of chasing sunbeams and butterflies. In Air Dream, the rain had stopped, and a beautiful, colorful rainbow stretched across the bright blue sky. She knew that after the rain, the sun would always come out again. Suddenly, Kitty heard a gentle voice calling her name. Kitty, Kitty, where are you? It was the little girl from the house. She was holding a big, bright red umbrella. She had been looking for her friend. The little girl peeked into the shed. There you are, you silly kitty, she whispered with a giggle. She gently scooped the sleepy kitty into her arms, wrapping her in a warm, soft towel. she had brought. "Let's go inside where it's warm," she said, giving Kitty a little cuddle. Back inside the house, the little girl dried Kitty's fur until it was soft and fluffy again.
She poured some milk into a little bowl and set it on the floor.
Kitty lapped it up gratefully, purring loudly to say thank you. Kitty and the little girl sat by the big window, watching the rain fall outside. The world was clean and fresh. Kitty felt so happy and safe, curled up on the girl's lap, listening to the gentle rain and the soft thumping of her friend's heart. She realized that the best place to be on a rainy day was under a fern or in a shed. The best, coziest, and most wonderful place to be was with someone you love. As the rain continued to fall, Kitty closed her eyes, purring with all her might.
She was warm. She was dry. And she was home.
End of book reading, and that's the end of our story. Wasn't that just the sweetest tale? It shows us that no matter where we are, being with friends and family makes everything feel warm and cozy, even on the rainiest of days. I hope you enjoyed finding out where Kitty went in the rain. What's your favorite thing to do on a rainy day? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading all your ideas. Thank you so much for joining me for story time today. If you had fun, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss our next reading adventure. We have so many more wonderful books to share. Until next time, keep reading, keep dreaming, and stay cozy. Bye for now.